tons of, excuse me again, 2 tons of gauze rifle ammo. That equals 10 shots apiece, so 20 total. And I have another slot I can put in a third round. Of course, with the left arm, I put the machine gun, just the machine guns there by themselves. The reason I put this with the gauze rifle, as I said, explodes fairly easily destroyed. So really, I just want to put it there for that sake. And the gauze rifle ammo does not explode. Now this does explode. Now very rarely does a large mech get hit in the legs. That's why we usually lower our tonnage on our legs. See, I have only 20 points of armor in each leg, where I have 54 in the arms. Because as I said, everybody aims for the center of mass. Now I can increase the armor since I have 0.5 tons left. So they take out your arms and you're screwed. Yes. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not screwed. Because in my center torsos, in my left and right torsos, I have my large lasers. They take out my arms, I still have a weapon capable of dealing 9 points a shot. Where the gauze rifle deals, and this gives you the readout, max range 900, long range of 450, minimum range, which is anything inside your minimum, the gun won't hit at that range. It'll be like, it doesn't, like a particle cannon. It projects the massive energy out at such a range. So let's see, I believe, PPC. Now see, anything inside of 90 meter, meaning face to face, it'll project it out behind them almost. So you've got to be careful. You get missiles and Japanese anime on them. When do I get missiles? Well, let's look at that, shall we? Okay, my mech. If I wanted to go all missiles, if I had the C-bills, which I don't at the moment, I would pick up, I'm going to find the Stalker. I'd pick up this Stalker. It carries the heaviest armament of missiles it can. It has 1 module slot, 19 free slots on it. Standard packs 4 medium lasers, 2 LRM-20s, 2 SRM-6s, 20 single heat sinks, no jets, and a 255 STD engine. Capable of carrying up to 4 energy slots for the lasers, of course. 4 missiles. Now, I can rip out the 2 SRM-6s and put, say, 2 LRM-10s in its place. And rip out maybe 2 of the medium lasers. And just go to town. And they would hate me all together. But the ones that are just the... Now, that's just a missile boat that I would make. Now, the biggest missile boat is this guy. 2 LRM-20s, 2 small lasers. Capable of carrying up to 4 missile pods. So, drop the 2 smalls. Probably drop the jets. And I could probably put 2 10 racks in, I think. And then I could just launch missiles all day long. But missiles do increase my heat quite a bit. And I can also pick up this Jaeger mech that has 2 AC-2s and 2 LRM-15s. Drop the 2 mediums and see how many missiles. It's got capability of 4 missile pods. So, yeah, I could add even more there. So, I mean, there are just so many different things you can do. It's not even funny. Let's see. Now, let's take a look here. Let me show you what I can do to this thing. Let's see. Rip out the gauze. Rip out all the ammo. And you can see it changes the animation of the gun being gone. And that's just what the machine guns look like. A little big for a machine gun, wouldn't you say? Rip out all the weaponry. Rip out the large. Rip out the other large. Okay. So let's start over on the right. Now I can fit an AC-20. Simple enough. Now as you can see, an AC-20 is a big freaking gun. Takes up all of that slot. Your LMG. Yeah. Very heat efficient. It doesn't produce a lot of heat. It does a crap ton of damage. AC-20 standing for the 20 points of damage that it does. Max range of 1810, long range of 270. No minimum, and it only produces 6 heat per shot. But as you can see, heavy as shit. I could flip over to my other arm. Oh, holy hell. I could put in a gauze rifle. Ho, ho, ho. Have two big friggin' hitting guns from hell. But if I'm right, I don't have any room for ammo. So yeah, that's the downside. I would have to strip out a lot of armor, a lot of things, and I'd probably only get a ton of ammo each. So not ideal, even though this thing would hit like a truck. LB is like an LB-10 is like a shotgun. Let's see if I can show it here. Kind of a snub nose barrel. Dang, this coughing. It's a shotgun, a little bit lighter. So it only weighs 11 tons to the AC-20's 14 tons. I could put an LB there, flip over to the other arm. Well, I don't really have the money to. Put a gauze rifle there, and still have 4 tons for ammunition and a couple of medium lasers. I could even go as far as going, okay, machine gun. Let's see. Medium. Oh, crud. Maybe not. I mean, there is just so many different combinations that I can do. Leaves you up to a lot of customization, a lot of personalization of what you like and what you don't like. Now, the Ultra ACs are as such. Like I said, it's basically a rotary, and yeah, you can turn the mech and look at it from the views. It's a little, almost seems like it's tearing the screen when you're rotating it, though, doesn't it? As I said, these guns are pretty good, and they do quite a bit of damage, but they tend to jam. So I could go Ultra AC there, Ultra AC there. Puts me up to 55 tons. AC2. Over the other arm. And don't look like I have money to do it. It weighs 6. So see, I don't have a weight either. Let's see. What else can I do? God, that does look glitchy. But this is still beta, so can't really complain too much about it. Or, this is another build I've seen. Machine gun, machine gun, machine gun, machine gun, center torso, DPC, PPC, pulse particle cannon. Didn't even realize I still had those mediums in there. And I still have 2 mediums inside of it with a crap ton of weight to still distribute. In fact, hang on a second. Gives me an idea. Machine gun, machine gun. See, machine gun, machine gun. Let's see. Not enough seatbelts. I could sell the gauze rifle and get the money for it, but the essential idea of having an AC and machine gun and then having the main weapons be the pulse particle cannons. No. No. Faster movement is equaled by your engine type. So let's cancel out of that and I'll show what I mean. There was a readout. I could show that and I'm not sure where it is. Switch the center. STD engines. As you can see, the higher engine is actually the faster. So let's see. On this mech, I'd want to put an XL engine. So see, biggest being an XL 315. Does not show me the top speed. Sorry, it's right there. 648.8 with a 260. If I upgraded it, it'd be a lot faster. So let's go to one of these trial mechs that are fast. Fastest mech, I believe, let's see, it has a speed of 81 with an STD engine of 175. STD engine 280, 113. And this mech is lighter by a margin. It's only a tonnage of 35, where the Jenner is a 40. So weight does not mean right. Higher horsepower, more torque, more everything. So let's go off with the Jenner here. I'll show you what it'll be. Hot Planet. Not good for this mech. Yeah, to use a little tool tips. LRM equals long range missile, SRM short range. I think most of us got that.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
See, I'm moving at 113.4 kph. And I could move faster. I could put in a better engine and really get some torque out of this thing. What we're going to do, excuse me again, we're going to go off here to Epsilon, capture it, and move ourselves across real quick. Now these type of matches with the control points are best used for light mechs, just for the fact of their main job is to capture these points and keep moving. Now I have seen matches where we've decimated the whole team. One mech lives and is able to capture enough points to finish the resources and win still. Now let's see, who's all running with me here? I have several